Hello, I am Bruno Bergmans, Vice Chair of the MDS Young Members Group Steering Committee, and I'm here to interview Mickael Aubignat, a neurologist at Amiens University Hospital in France and also a PhD student there. And I will interview him about his mini review in movement disorders clinical practice. And it was recently selected as the MDS Young Member Research Highlight of the month for October 2024. And it actually touches a very hot topic, the subcutaneous infusion of foslevodopa-foscarbidopa as a treatment for advanced Parkinson's disease. And I'm wondering, Mickael, what made you interested in this topic to write this mini review?
In your center in Amiens, we started using continuous subcutaneous foslevodopa-foscarbidopa in last year. We had a high expectation of this new therapy expanding for patients in the fluctuating stage of Parkinson's disease. Writing this mini review was a way to synthesize the emerging data and clinical experience and provide a concise but comprehensive update for clinicians. We want to highlight both pharmacological and innovation for the clinical potential of this treatment. We also discussing its limitation. In context where treatment decisions are increasingly complex and not always supported by a study, because many treatment for advanced Parkinson's disease now is not compared in trial, and the recommendations are very general. And it's important to guide and to help a clinician in the clinical practice with paper about a sujet and a clear guideline in practice to guide the choice for the treatment for many patients.
I was wondering, Mickael, which are for you the most important take-home messages from your paper?
The take-home message is foslevodopa and foscarbidopa subcutaneous is a new treatment option, is efficacious and probably is not dangerous. In the study, most adverse effects are skin reaction and hallucination, but it seems to be rare. Foslevodopa seems to be a good option for many patients because many patients are ineligible for deep brain stimulation or not tolerate apomorphine, because apomorphine is an agonist, a dopamine agonist, and possibly foslevodopa is better tolerated for patients. It's the important message. And in your experience, we have many reticence because in the study of foslevodopa in clinical trial, there is many adverse effects on skin and skin reaction, but in your practice, finally, there is a very low adverse effect.
And do you then think, based on your research for your review, that this treatment could become an interesting first-line option for many advanced Parkinson's disease patients?
Yes, absolutely. I believe it could become a very attractive first-line option for advanced PD patient. We require continuous dopaminergic stimulation compared to current option like intestinal gel or apomorphine. This therapy offers stable level of levodopa in plasma, via a less invasive subcutaneous route, and probably is better tolerated than apomorphine. It's a very good new option for patient and caregiver.
And as a last question, what was the one unexpected thing that you learned from the research and from the publishing process?
Um, One surprising find was how rapidly the field is evolving. We conducting this review. We realized that multiple studies, including real-world data and clinical trial, were still ongoing on the foslevodopa-foscarbidopa, which made it a bit of a moving target. One more personal note. It was very rewarding to see how a focused mini review based on real clinical need could gain visibility and spark interest internationally. I found it particularly interesting to reflect on how small practical difference, like the frequency of catheter replacement, can have a major impact of patient experience. We are rarely addressing in think, and finally, I think today. Um, we have finally little knowledge about foslevodopa, and the future is very important to evaluate finally this new drug in real practice, and in practice is very different in many countries. And it's important to have a new data for this practice in real life.
Thank you very much for sharing these with you. And we're already looking forward to follow-up papers. Thank you very much.